It's Emilio with another video, and the video you're about to watch right now, guys, is one of my most recent streams. I'm making this video so that you guys can see what the streams are like, so that hopefully I can catch you guys in a few of them. I'd love to have you guys join the stream one of these days so we could talk, chat about things, and it'd be cool. And if you want to know when I'm gonna go live and what I may be streaming, so if that's something you want to check out, go follow me over on X or Twitter, whatever you prefer to call it. I always post updates on videos, announcements, everything on there, so if you want to be up to date with everything, go leave a follow on there. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I'll see you in any future streams. There, as I said, I'm gonna start the stream as soon as I wake up, and I just woke up, so let's get this thing started. All right, what we're gonna do next is cook. We're gonna make some food because I'm hungry. We're probably gonna make some eggs. I was gonna do eggs and hot dogs, but I don't really want hot dogs, so we're probably just gonna do eggs. I'll cook. I think I'm gonna eat, and then I want to talk about Streamer University. I'm excited for it. I really am. I mean, I'll be talking about it while we're cooking anyway, so But yeah, so we'll definitely do that. Let's get making on some eggs. All right, so we also need a measuring cup too. Yeah, that works. I like this one because I think you could do this with it, and it comes out. This is how I make my eggs. This is how I normally make them. I've done other ways of making them in the past, and it never worked well. So this is a different way. So first, I'm gonna show you guys. Crack. Look at that. One hand. You see that? One hand, guys. That was so bad. All right, I think we're gonna do, because it's just me, I think we'll do like 3 eggs. Look at that. That was a pretty nice crack, I'd say. Got some good crackage in there. All right, now we don't need the eggs anymore, so I can put these back. I should have brought my water upstairs with me. All right, now what we're gonna do, I'd move over to the sink, but there's some oh, you guys can see it either way. We're gonna fill this. Pour that. Oh. Don't think we have ketchup though, but for whatever reason, I'm learning people think it's weird now. I don't remember ever being under the influence that eggs and ketchup is weird. I thought everyone ate their eggs with ketchup, but I guess not. All right, we're almost done. Look at that. All right. Did they get ketchup? No, they did not. No ketchup. I don't think I'm gonna add anything extra. I think we're just gonna keep it as eggs for today. I tried doing like some eggs, barbecue sauce, white cheddar cheese, and hot dog mix. It was okay. It made me feel really sick afterwards, so I don't recommend making that. So you don't have to use a lot of eggs, but you don't have to. I'm choosing to, because it's like, what's the best way to explain this? I don't have to use a lot of eggs, but I'm gonna use a lot of eggs so I can eat more. So then I don't have to eat for the rest of the day until dinner. You see? But what was I gonna get? Butter. I was gonna get the butter. We'll get a bunch of butter on one knife, and we'll get the other knife and we'll flick it like this. You guys ready? Oh, you guys can't see. All right, you ready? We're gonna flick it like this. And then, there we go. See, look at that. So now we're gonna get that butter all in there, and then we're gonna multitask. So while we fill up this pan with butter, we're gonna stir. Look at this, guys. I can multitask. I bet you ain't never seen this before. Why don't you just scrape it on the pan? Because I was using a plastic butter knife and I didn't want it to melt. Come on now. Plus, the 2 butter knives were cooler. Alright. That is good to go now. All right. Now we're gonna put our eggs in there. Just one day, my mind was like, no, not anymore. I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, we're gonna get this, you know, all cooked. I like to try to keep it off the edges because if I don't, it gets stuck. But we're getting there. Getting to a good area. And you know what? Realistically, you could eat them like this. I wouldn't. But there's people out there who probably cook their eggs like this and eat it. I just think it's so nasty. You want to eat salt, like salt. You know, like my best example is whenever, like, have any of you guys ever like gone to one of those like camps for a field trip, and then they give you eggs, and the eggs are like freaking soggier than a soggy soggy rag, a little wet rag. You know, I don't know how many people went on this, but I went on this camping field trip from my school. I think it was called like High Trails or something, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. But I did fall and like scrape my knee. But I was a tough kid back then, so I didn't cry. I got up and I kept running. And I thought I was so cool because I ripped a piece of my no, I didn't. Okay, because we had what did we have? We had bandanas. And I thought I was so cool. I got that bandana and I wrapped it around my scraped knee, and I started running. I was like, oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I look like the people from the movies. I did not look like people from the movies. I looked stupid. There was one time in middle school, I punched a kid. Yeah. I hope one day YouTube is just like, if you want videos you deleted, you can press this button and they all come. Which it sounds cool, but I would like to pick, because you know there's a few videos out there I've made that were deleted for good reasons. If you know, you know, the puppet video that should never see the daylight again. What is all this extra liquidy residue? That puppet video? Yeah, that puppet video. The infamous puppet video. Not the one that's on my channel. I have one on my channel, but it still involves that puppet. It's called Why You Don't Leave a Puppet, Never Leave a Puppet Alone at Home. That's what it was called. And I don't know where I got the idea for it. One day I was just like, I'm gonna do this. But then my parents saw it and they yelled at me, and then I deleted it. And then I deleted a bunch of videos after that too, which sucks, because there were some good ones I like, but because of like certain titles, they were like deleted. Like I had a hide and seek with Nerf guns. Yeah, I noticed I didn't mix it long enough. That's the issue. But we're gonna let it soak into the eggs, because you got me crazy. You think I'm about to eat some wet eggs? What if I want some golden brown eggs? Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Boom! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Boom! Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! All right, guys, I'm about to show you guys how to make the best toast. Okay. So we get this bread, you know, honey wheat bread. It just tastes better. Sara Lee, I've been eating this bread for years. Why have I been eating this bread for years? I don't know. I wish it was Wonder Bread. I hate this bread. I like Wonder Bread. When I get my own place, it will be a Wonder Bread only house. Oh no, it's on bagel. There we go. And then, you know, we got the lemonade. You guys want a little sip of the lemonade? Well, too bad. You know, I always wondered, what's the point of doing that after you drink? Never understood it, although I still do it. Alright. Now you guys are probably wondering, am I gonna put butter on these toasts? No. I'm not putting butter on the toast. You know what I am gonna butter up though? My toast. Backroom sucked. Not gonna lie. I'm joking. I thought it was okay. I think it could have been better. What did I not like about it? I didn't like the therapist. I thought the therapist was annoying. She made me mad. Hot! You're home.
What are you doing?
Live streaming. Me cooking. Why are you home? It's a Friday. Go to work.
Go to work. Okay, that's right.
Okay. Okay. So we have the food right here. We're gonna eat it and we're gonna rate it a 1 out of 5. I'm gonna wash the dishes when I'm done eating. All right. The tea, I'll give it a 1 out of 5 stars on Letterboxd. It's pretty good, but I prefer juice. All right, time for this toast. It is it is buttered on one side evenly. This looks like Texas. All right, I'll give it a 2 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, this tortilla. All right, I give it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, and now for the main course, the egg. Yeah, that's really good. 5 out of 5 on Letterboxd. All right, now I'm gonna enjoy my food, and I will clean my dishes. And I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Goodbye.